Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, your life just doesn't seem to move forward, not even an inch? You save carefully, counting every dollar, and yet the money slips away like water. You're honest, hardworking, kind to everyone, and somehow, the kinder you are, the harder life seems to test you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to glide through life with effortless luck, while you, despite giving 10 times the effort, still see no light ahead? Is it fate? Chance? Number? Much of it lies in the energy that surrounds you, what we in Feng Shui call qi. Qi. Greetings, my friends. I am Feng Shui Master Yip. With over 40 years of study, research, and teaching in Feng Shui, I've walked into thousands of homes across Asia, from small city apartments to grand mansions deep in the mountains. And everywhere I go, I see the same truth. People do not suffer because they lack effort or virtue. They suffer because the energy around them has become old, stagnant, and heavy. Once the qi begins to flow again, destiny shifts. Once the heart of the home is cleansed, good fortune finds its way back. When your life energy becomes blocked, no amount of talent, kindness, or hard work can bring luck your way. Because qi is the lifeblood of the universe. When it flows, you thrive. Your home prospers. Your heart shines. But when it's trapped by dark, resentful, or harmful vibrations, every effort you make feels strangled within an invisible fog of fatigue. When your home becomes a prison for energy, you might be living in a beautiful home, and yet each morning you wake up feeling heavy, drained. You try to focus, but it's as if a thin mist hangs over you, slowing everything down. Even opportunities seem to slip past. The home that should bring you peace instead traps you in a loop of exhaustion and lack. That is a sign. Your qi is blocked, and negative energy has taken residence in your living space. And today, I want to share with you an ancient Feng Shui ritual. A cleansing practice passed down through generations. Simple, yet astonishingly powerful. All you need is one onion, a clean knife, and a calm heart. With these, you can cut through dark energy, return harmful vibrations to where they came from, and reopen Feng Shui, principle of energy and qi. To understand how an onion can dispel dark energy, you must first understand the foundation of Feng Shui, qi. In Feng Shui, everything possesses qi. The house you live in, the body you inhabit, every leaf, every breeze, even the glance of a passing stranger. Qi is the life energy of the universe. It moves, nourishes, and determines whether your life flows with ease or struggle. When qi circulates freely, life moves like a clear river. Work flows smoothly, the mind stays bright, and opportunities appear naturally. But when qi becomes blocked, energy turns heavy and murky. You start to feel tired, foggy, and weighed down, as if living under an invisible ceiling that presses against your spirit. In the natural order, qi divides into 3 main forms: yin qi, yang qi, and sha qi. Yin qi is heavy and cold, born from negative emotions such as resentment, jealousy, and prolonged sadness. It darkens a house, weakens the body, and drains the spirit. Yang qi is light, warm, and bright, born from gratitude, joy, and love. Wherever yang qi resides, plants thrive, people feel healthy, and wealth naturally gathers. Sha qi arises when yin qi has accumulated too long without release. It becomes chaotic energy, disrupting sleep, sparking conflict, draining finances, and unsettling daily life. And this, Master Yip smiles gently, is where the onion comes in. In the 5 elements, the onion belongs to wood, born from earth, which gives it the power to absorb and transform energy. It has a natural ability to draw out damp, cold yin qi from the air, the invisible heaviness that lingers in your home. Like a tree in the forest absorbing night mist and purifying the air, the onion quietly pulls in murky energy and returns clarity to the earth. If salt is known as the invisible gatekeeper of Feng Shui, standing guard at the entrance to filter energy, then the onion is the eye of the earth, silently seeing and absorbing the unseen forces that human eyes cannot perceive. And it is through this sacred quality that the onion becomes a bridge between humanity and the natural forces of heaven and earth, a humble yet powerful tool to return dark energy to its origin and restore the radiant flow of qi within your life. The origin of the onion cutting ritual. In Feng Shui, no action is ever meaningless. Every object, every scent, every movement carries its own vibration, and the humble onion, though it seems ordinary, hides a secret that has lasted for thousands of years, a secret of purification, transformation, and energetic return. Ancient Feng Shui masters and the fragrance that dispels darkness. Centuries ago in northern China, whenever Feng Shui masters went to cleanse or consecrate a new home, they always brought 3 sacred companions: onion, garlic, and ginger. Not for cooking, but for energy work. The ancients believed that the sharp scent of onion, born from the element of wood, mast, yet infused with fire, hacha, had the power to awaken yang energy and drive away the cold, stagnant yin forces that lingered in the earth or walls of a house. When a master entered a newly built home, he would not begin by checking the compass or measuring directions. He would first slice a thin piece of onion and place it in the center of the room. As the fragrance spread through the air and blended with the earth's breath, it was like a silent invocation. Yang energy has returned. This place now has breath, presence, and life. The onion's sacred meaning across ancient civilizations beyond Asia, the onion also held deep spiritual significance in many ancient cultures. For thousands of years, people around the world recognized its power to cleanse and renew. In ancient Egypt, historical records and archaeological findings show that onions were used during the mummification of pharaohs. The Egyptians believed the onion's potent scent could repel dark spirits and protect the royal soul on its journey to the afterlife. The onion's concentric rings represented eternity, birth, death, and rebirth. Thus, the onion was considered a talisman of the soul, guiding it toward resurrection and divine light. In medieval Europe, the onion was revered as a shield of energy. During plagues, people believed its pungent scent absorbed poisonous air, banished dark spirits, and warded off disease. Families would hang strands of onions above doors, windows, and even in churches, invisible guardians of their homes. For them, a single onion placed on a windowsill was a small, silent prayer. Protect this house, and let no shadow enter. In India and Tibet, the onion was known as thoglingsha, meaning the object that transforms energy. Monks taught that the onion neither destroys nor holds energy. It simply absorbs what is impure and returns it to the universe where it belongs. This is the true essence of Feng Shui. Not fighting bad energy, but redirecting it back into harmony with the natural flow. When the family home inherited the ancient ritual. As Feng Shui moved beyond royal courts and temples into ordinary homes, the onion-cutting ritual became a simple yet powerful way for families to purify their space on their own. No chants, no elaborate offerings, just one fresh onion, one clean knife, and a calm, focused heart. Whenever someone in the home fell ill, business slowed, or the air felt heavy and gloomy, they would light a candle, slice an onion, and place it in the center of the house. The scent would spread, sharp enough to bring tears to the eyes, but those tears symbolized the weeping of heaven and earth, washing away resentment, clearing dark energy, and reopening the bright current of qi through the home. The old saying goes, where the scent of onion lingers, no dark spirit dares to dwell. Why this ritual still exists today? Through centuries of change, this ancient practice has survived because it embodies the three golden principles of practical Feng Shui. 1. Simple and grounded, not superstition. Anyone can do it, without needing a master or priest. 2. It works directly on environmental energy. The sharp aroma of the onion activates yang qi, absorbs yin qi, and warms the surrounding space. 3. It strengthens the mind and spirit. When you slice the onion, you are not only cleansing your home, you are also cleansing your own energy, allowing the qi within your body to flow in rhythm with the qi of the earth. So, never underestimate a single onion. Within its many layers lies the wisdom of the universe's eternal cycle, that every form of energy can be purified if only you open your heart and allow the light to return. Signs that your home is absorbing negative energy, sha qi. Before performing the ritual, there's one thing you must understand. How can you recognize when your own energy or your home's energy has been damaged? In Feng Shui, sha qi, dark or harmful energy, doesn't arrive like a storm. It seeps in quietly, like a chill in the night, collecting slowly within the walls, the furniture, and even within your emotions. When yin energy begins to dominate, your home, the place meant to restore and protect you, gradually turns into a source of exhaustion you can't explain. If you learn to listen deeply enough, your home will tell you when its qi has been disturbed. These are the most common signs I've seen after visiting thousands of families seeking energetic cleansing. 1. Constant fatigue or heaviness. Even after sleeping well, you may sleep 8 full hours but still wake up tired. Your head feels heavy, your shoulders ache, your movements slow, as if a fog surrounds you. This means yin qi has attached itself to your upper body, where your yang qi, the energy of vitality, is weakest. 2. The air feels stifling or stuck. Even when you open windows, the air seems dense. Plants wilt quickly, flowers die early, and pets avoid certain corners. Nature's most sensitive beings, plants and animals, are signaling to you the energy here is clouded. 3. Frequent arguments, restless children, emotional fatigue. When heavy qi gathers, it presses on the heart, making people irritable and anxious. Children become cranky, adults lose patience, and loving energy slowly fades away. 4. Unexplained financial blocks or career stagnation. It's not about bad luck. It's because your wealth qi has stopped flowing. Like a river choked by debris, money and opportunity cannot reach you. 5. Appliances keep breaking, especially lights, clocks, or faucets. These are qi junctions, points where energy interacts with daily life. When they malfunction repeatedly, it's a direct message. The balance of qi in your home is off. 6. Recurring dreams of falling, being chased, or wandering in darkness. These dreams reveal that your subconscious is echoing the trapped energy around you. Your inner self trying to escape the shadow that surrounds your space. If you notice 2 or more of these signs, it means yin qi has already accumulated within your living environment. At that point, the onion ritual becomes the Feng Shui blade, gently slicing through the murky energy, clearing the channels for new qi to flow so that yang light can return and fortune can rise once again. The Feng Shui onion cutting ritual. Now that you understand why the onion can absorb harmful energy and how to recognize when the energy in your home is weakened, it's time to enter the onion cutting ritual, an ancient Feng Shui ceremony that is both a cleansing act and a conversation between you and the qi of the universe. 1. Prepare your space and tools. First, create a space of deep stillness, a place where you can breathe fully and even hear your heartbeat. Feng Shui teaches energy cannot be cultivated in chaos. So before gathering your materials, begin by clearing your surroundings. You'll need 1 fresh white or yellow onion, firm and unpeeled, symbol of pure wood energy. 1 clean knife, ideally reserved for rituals, not kitchen use. 1 clean surface, a wooden table, clay tray, or ceramic plate. 1 white candle or small oil lamp, representing yang light, illumination that transforms darkness. A quiet, well-ventilated space. This ritual is best done at dawn or under the full moon, the moment when yin and yang exchange hands, the most sacred hour of energetic transformation. 2. Center your mind and set your intention. In Feng Shui, the mind is the key that unlocks energy. If your mind is restless, the ritual becomes mere form. Sit upright. Place your hand over your heart and close your eyes. Inhale deeply, then exhale slowly 3 times. As you breathe in, imagine light entering your body. As you breathe out, imagine gray mist leaving you. Then, silently say to yourself, I release all energy that does not belong to me. I open my heart to receive light, peace, and prosperity. Speak this with sincerity, for intention is the command of the universe. When your heart shines clearly, the energy will listen. 3. Cutting the onion, the separation of energies. Place the onion in the center of your table, where the candlelight can softly touch its surface. Look at it as a living being, a vessel of earth and heaven's strength. When you're ready, slice it gently from top to bottom, then once more creating 4 equal parts. Each cut should be slow, mindful, and deliberate. Every slice represents the separation of 4 layers of energy around you: body, mind, qi, fortune. As the knife touches the onion, visualize thin gray wisps rising upward, drawn into the flame's warmth and dissolving into light. That is the stagnant qi leaving your space. Do not resist the tears. In Feng Shui, tears symbolize release, a purification through which old energy is washed away and emotion returns to flow. 4. Placing the 4 pieces. After cutting, distribute the 4 pieces according to Feng Shui principles. The first 2 pieces, place them near your photo or in the southeast corner of your home, known as the Wealth and Life Corner, Tai Vi. These strengthen your personal energy field, drawing in Yang Qi and opening the path for abundance. The remaining 2 pieces, bring them outside and bury them under a tree or place them on moist soil. The earth element will absorb the residual energy and return it to the universe where it belongs. As you do this, imagine you are not discarding, but handing back to the earth all the heaviness you no longer wish to carry. 5. Closing the ritual. Return indoors and light your candle. Sit quietly before its flame and feel its warmth touch the stillness within your chest. Gaze into the light and whisper, "I thank heaven and earth. I thank the energy of wood and the wisdom of nature. I thank myself for choosing peace." Let the candle burn for at least 15 minutes so its light can balance the qi field, disperse any lingering cold energy, and spread yang brightness throughout the home. When the flame fades, take a deep, gentle breath and feel the lightness expanding inside you. From this moment, your home has been purified. Fresh qi is flowing again, like a clear stream returning to its source. Signs after cleansing, when energy begins to transform. Every Feng Shui ritual has its own rhythm, its own breath. After a cleansing, the transformation doesn't happen only around you. It begins within you. 1. The air feels lighter and clearer. Once the ritual is complete, sit quietly for a few moments and take a deep breath. You may notice the air feels different, lighter, warmer, as if an invisible window has just opened in your home. Many of my students have told me, "Master, I don't know why, but my house suddenly smells like fresh earth, and I can finally breathe deeply again." That is Yang Qi, the energy of life, returning to reclaim the space once occupied by Yin energy. Your home is like a pair of lungs. When it can breathe freely, it breathes with you. 2. Your body feels lighter, your sleep deeper. In the days following the ritual, you may notice you fall asleep more easily. You wake up refreshed, feeling as though you've been washed clean from the inside. Because the body and the environment are 2 sides of the same energetic flow, when the qi field around you is purified, the cells in your body begin to adjust their own vibration. Feng Shui is not merely the placement of objects. It is the harmony of spirit, body, and space. When your surroundings are clear, your heart becomes peaceful, effortlessly. 3. Subtle sounds, signs of energy awakening. Sometimes, within a day or 2 after the ritual, you might hear small, unfamiliar sounds. A soft creak in the wood, a breeze through a crack, a gentle drip of water. Don't be alarmed. These are not negative signs. According to Feng Shui, when stagnant qi is released and new qi begins to flow in, the elements, wood, water, and metal, respond with subtle sounds. These are the heartbeat of your home, a sign that the house is coming alive again. 4. Relationships and emotions begin to soften. One of the clearest signs of transformation is the change in your household atmosphere. Conversations become calmer, arguments fade, children sleep better, elders eat with more ease. This happens because the energy around you influences the energy within your heart. When a home's qi becomes balanced, love, work, and even destiny begin to shift naturally. As an ancient Feng Shui proverb says, when the home is at peace, its people prosper. 5. Auspicious signs and the opening of wealth energy. Within 3 to 7 days after cleansing, you may begin to notice small signs of good fortune. Unexpected money appears. Old clients return. Work flows more smoothly. Or simply, you feel joy for no clear reason. This means your wealth qi has reopened. When heavy energy departs, the universe fills that empty space with prosperity and light. Like dry earth welcoming the rain, like a dark room touched by candlelight, you don't need to chase luck. Just make space, and luck will find you. When energy begins to shift, don't doubt it. Observe it. Feel it. Be grateful, because gratitude is the key that keeps the good qi flowing. I often tell my students, after the ritual, place a small bowl of salt water in the southeast corner of your home for 7 days. It will draw out any lingering old energy and keep the space bright and clear. Finally, smile, for you've just guided both your home and your spirit through a new cycle of renewal. Cleansing is not an act of banishment, it is an act of love, allowing the light to return to where it truly belongs. 16. 3 Feng Shui habits to keep your home's energy bright and abundant. After purification, what matters most is not what you've done, but how you maintain the light that now fills your space. Feng Shui is not instant magic. It is the art of habit, where every small action you take each day nourishes your home's energetic harmony. Habit 1. Keep your home's breath flowing. In Feng Shui, your home is like your body. If your body must breathe, so must your house. Qi dislikes stagnation. It needs to move, to rest, and to circulate. Each morning, open your windows for at least 15 minutes. Let sunlight and fresh air flow in. Light represents yang energy. Wind is the breath of heaven and earth. As air moves through your rooms, it carries away moisture, dust, and tired energy, and brings in new vitality. A house that stays closed all day is like a heart that refuses to open. Eventually, both energy and happiness will run dry. And don't forget to wipe your front door at least once a week. The front door is the mouth of qi. When it's clean, energy flows. When it's dusty, fortune hesitates to enter. Habit 2. Keep light at the breathing points of your home. In over 40 years of Feng Shui practice, I've noticed one constant truth. Homes that are gently lit, warmly toned, and softly glowing at night always carry harmonious energy. Light is the nourishment of yang qi. If possible, light a small white candle in your living room or altar each evening. The flame represents the element of fire, which dispels cold, damp, and negativity. No prayer is necessary. Just sit quietly, watch the flame, and feel its warmth spreading through the room. Also, pay attention to 3 qi junctions in every home. Lights, symbol of fire and mental clarity. Clocks, symbol of metal and the rhythm of time. Faucets, symbol of water and the flow of wealth. If any of these are broken, fix them immediately. When the light goes out, the clock stops, or the water leaks. It means your home's qi is either blocked or escaping. Habit 3. Purify energy regularly with the 3 sacred elements. In traditional Feng Shui, this is known as the triple purity method. 3 simple yet powerful ways to keep your home's energy pure. 1. Salt, the invisible guardian. Once a month, place a small bowl of coarse salt in the northwest and southeast corners of your home. Salt absorbs heavy energy and protects both prosperity and health. 2. Water, the carrier of old memories. Mop your floors with warm water mixed with a few drops of lemon or lavender oil. As you clean, imagine washing away old fatigue and leaving behind a shining surface that reflects new fortune. 3. Onion, the eye of the earth. Whenever the air feels heavy or dull, place half an onion in the center of the room for 24 hours. It will silently absorb stagnant energy. The next morning, thank it and bury it in the ground. These 3 elements, salt, water, and onion, are the guardian trinity of modern Feng Shui. They cleanse not only your home, but also the hearts of those who dwell within it. Feng Shui is not a mystery. It is the art of listening to energy, in every breath, in every simple act. If you can keep your qi clean, then every day of your life becomes a quiet ritual of renewal. Remember, keep your home clean, keep your heart calm, and always be grateful for the energy that sustains you. When you live in a home filled with bright qi, you are not only richer, but happier, because the universe itself is smiling with you. My dear friends, over the past 40 years of my Feng Shui practice, I have walked through thousands of homes, some radiant with light, others shadowed and weary. I have met people who were rich in possessions, but poor in energy, and others who lived simply, yet carried a glow of serenity in their eyes. And I have come to realize something profound. Rituals like cutting an onion are not merely ways to repel negativity. They are lessons in energy balance, teachings on how human beings can heal themselves through the sincerity of their own hearts. In the end, Feng Shui is not magic. It is the art of awareness, of observing the invisible movement of qi, understanding the flow of energy, and learning to live in harmony with nature's rhythm. When you learn to listen to the energy around you, you will no longer fear bad luck, nor blame fate for what happens, because you will understand. Destiny does not live outside of you. It breathes within you, in every inhale, in every gentle act toward your home. Each time you cut an onion, remember, you are not simply banishing dark energy. You are releasing a heaviness that has lived inside your heart. Resentment, fear, and the exhaustion that has quietly built over time. As those layers fall away, light begins to enter, and in that moment, you are practicing the very essence of Feng Shui, returning energy to its natural flow, and allowing yourself to begin a new cycle, lighter, brighter, and filled with peace. Believe this, you don't need to be a Feng Shui master to master your own energy. Each day, with a little more mindfulness, by opening your windows to light and air, by keeping your heart as clear as water, you are already living Feng Shui. I am Feng Shui Master Yip, and I wish you a home filled with light, a heart filled with peace, and a life surrounded by vibrant Yang energy. If this message resonates with you, share it. Let the light of Feng Shui reach more people. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your affirmation. I choose light. I choose peace. Because when you speak these words, the universe listens, and it will send back to you the very frequency you are calling in.